Good morning, students. Today we are going to start exercise number 13.1 in 13th chapter, that is surface area and volume. In the previous lecture we had done the two formulas of each of the object, that is cube and cuboid. So regarding that two formulas, the entire exercise 13.1 in which we have to apply the two formulas of each of the object, that is cuboid and cube. So let us start with question number 1. The question number 1 is given as a plastic box which is 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep. It is to be made. It is opened at the top, ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet. Determine two things which we need to determine. The first is the area of the sheet required for the making of the box, and the second one, the cost of sheet for it. If a sheet measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20. So two things which we need to find. First, we need to understand the question. What is the question? We have to prepare a cuboidal box which is open from the top. Means we have to prepare a open box which will be having 5 sides. Which are the 5 sides? The lateral 4 sides and the base of the box. So 5 things which we need to, or the 5 sides which we need to consider. So to make such box, two formulas we have to apply over here. First, we need to consider the lateral surface area of a cuboid. Now, how you can come to this conclusion that we have to make a cuboidal box? By giving the 3 measurements which is already given over there. A plastic box which should be measuring 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 0.65 meter. It is given 65 centimeter. If you convert it into meter, it will be 0.65 meter. So all height, weight, length and breadth, all 3 things are given. So from this measurements of all the dimensions, we can make sure that we have to prepare a cuboidal box and it should be open from the top. Now let us start how to solve this question. The first thing which we need to write, exercise 13.1, question number 1. The measurements which are given, the length of the box is given as 1.5 meter. Wide, it is 1.25 meter wide, so that will be considered as 1.25 meter. And the third thing, that is the height of the box, that will be considered as h. It is given 65 centimeter. Now one thing which we need to consider, that whenever the dimensions which are given, the all unit of all the measurements should be same. Height, weight and breadth, all 3 should be same, or the unit should be same. But here if you see the length and the breadth which is given in meter, but the height of the box which is given in centimeter. So first step is to change the centimeter measurement of the centimeter into meter. So height which is given in 65 centimeter, which we need to convert into meter, so it will be 0.65 meter. All of us should be knowing that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So by applying that particular unit, we can convert 65 centimeter into meter as 0.65 meter. So all 3 measurements we have. Now to prepare such box, 2 formulas which we have to apply: the lateral surface area of the cuboidal box and the base of the cuboidal box. Now the base of the cuboidal box will be of which size, or which will be of which shape? It will be a rectangle. So to find the area of rectangle, it will be what? Length into breadth, that will be L into B. So we have to do the addition of the area of rectangle plus the lateral surface area of cuboid. So let us apply this formula. How to put the heading? That is important. First thing we need to find out the area. The area of sheet required for making the box is equal to first the lateral surface area and plus area of the base Now all of you should be knowing, as I repeated earlier also, that the area of base which will be considered as the area of rectangle, because this is a cuboidal box, so all 6 sides will be of rectangular shape. Now first we put the formula. What is the formula to find the lateral surface area of any particular cuboidal box? It will be 2h into L plus B plus area of base, that is the area of rectangle, so that it will be considered as height into breadth, L into B. Now all the measurements we have h, that is given as 0.65 meter in bracket 1.5 plus 1.25 plus in second bracket length into breadth 1.5 into 1.25. Now if you multiply 0.65 with 2, means you have to make it double. 65 plus 65, it will be 130. Divide by 100, so your answer will be 1.3. If you multiply with 2, then your answer will be 1.3. Here if you do the addition, your answer will be 2.75. And plus here we have to multiply. Now to make your calculation more easy, if you want to remove the decimal point, then it can be written as 15 upon 10 into 125 upon 100. Now two ways you can solve this, either doing the cancellation or directly if you multiply 125 into 50 and divide by 1000. That will be easiest one, and those who want to do the cancellation, because see, all the unit numbers are multiple of 5, or it can be all the numbers can be divisible by 5. So you can do the cancellation over here, or if you want to directly multiply 15 into 125, then your answer is 1875. So we will be directly multiplying it 1.3 into 2.75 plus here the answer will be 1875 divided by 1000. Similarly, 2.75 which we have to multiply with 1.3, then your answer will be 3.575. I have written the multiplication answer, but you can do it on your own. 3.575 plus here if you divide it with 1000, then it will be 1.875. Now the addition, 5 plus 5 is 50, 7 plus 7 14, 115, 8 plus 5 13, 14, 3 plus 1 4 and 5. Your answer will be 5.450 meters square. This is the area of the shape which is required to make such box. Now this is the first answer which we need to find out, or which is given as we have to find. The second point which is given as the cost of shape for it, if a shape measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20, means if you want to buy 1 meter square shape, then you have to pay 20 rupees. Now to make such box, we need how much shape? 5.45 meters square. So what will be the cost to buy such measuring or such shape which measures 5.45 meter square? So the second heading which we need to mention, that will be considered as the cost of making such box. So we can mention meter square rupees. Amount that will be rupees. For 1 meter square we have to spend 20 rupees. Then for 545, 0 if you don't want to write, then also you can cancel it directly. You can write 5.45. Then for 5.45 meters square, how much I need to pay? So So 20 into 5.45 divided by 1. 20 into, if I use the decimal point, then it will be written like this way. Cancellation. 2 5s are 10. Now 545 divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5. 0 109. Your final answer will be 109 rupees. What does it mean? To make such box, we need to spend 109 rupees to buy such sheet and to prepare such box. Here, two things were there. How to find the area required, area of the sheet required to make such box, and how much amount do you need to spend to make such box. Clear? So this was your first question. Now we will solve the second question. Similar, it is more or less the similar question. Only thing, it is given as length, breadth and the height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing the walls of the room and the ceiling at the rate of 7.50 per meter square. We have to whitewash the entire room, and here we need to consider that it is a room which does not have windows and doors. Just now we have to consider as it is a plain wall, and we need to whitewash the entire room. So it will be the lateral surface area plus the ceiling also we need to consider. Same question, but only the the question is little different. Measurements are already given 5, 4 and 3 meters square. So let us solve the second question also. Again we will write down all the measurements which are given. Question number second. The length is given as 5 meter. The breadth is given as 4 meter. And the height is given as 3 meter. First thing which we need to find, that is the area which we need to whitewash. Area of the room which we need to whitewash, that will be the 4 walls plus the ceiling. So the lateral surface area plus area of the top side or the ceiling. So first heading, it will be area of the room which is to be whitewash. So this is the heading. So two things. First, the lateral surface area plus area of the ceiling or area of the top side. So first thing, it is a cuboidal room, because the length and the breadth and the height, all three measurements are different. So the formula will be for the lateral surface area 2h into L plus B, and area of base or area of the ceiling, that also will be a rectangular shape. So L into B. We will put all the measurements which are given. The height is given as 3. The length is 5 plus 4 plus 5 into 4. 3 2s are 6. Here it will be 9 plus 20. 54 plus 20. It will be 74 meters square. Means the area which we need to whitewash, it will be of 74 meters square. Now second step which you need to find, the cost of whitewashing the 4 walls plus the ceiling. So that will be your second heading. The cost of whitewashing 4 walls and ceiling of the room. So the measurement is given for 1 meter square. For 1 meter square of area, you need to pay 7.5 rupees. Amount that is in rupees. For 1 meter square, you have to pay 7.5 rupees. So for 74, how much rupees you have to spend? So directly you have to multiply 7.5 into 74 divided by 1. So 75 into 74 upon 10. So if you multiply 74 into 75, then your answer would be 5,550. 5,550. Divide by 10, 0, 0 cancel. So final answer would be 555 rupees. Means to whitewash the room, means the 4 walls plus the ceiling, you need to pay rupees 555 rupees for the as a cost of whitewashing the room. Clear? This was your second question. Both were almost similar, only the objects were different. In the first question it was of a plastic box which we need to prepare or which we need to make, and here the second one it was given as to whitewash the room, means the 4 walls plus the ceiling. Now moving on to the third question. The floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. If the cost of painting the 4 wall at the rate of 10 rupees per meter square is 15,000, find the height of the wall. Now for this particular third question, we had understood the formula for the lateral surface area. If the perimeter of the base is given, then for the lateral surface area, the formula will be what? The perimeter of the base into height of the cuboid. So that particular formula we need to apply over here. So let us start the third question also. Now if you read the question, then you can say that in this particular question they have given is the cost of painting the 4 walls. Means if you want to whitewash or if you want to do the painting of 4 walls, then you have to pay rupees 10 per meter square, and for that you had paid 15,000. Means the area, the lateral surface area of the cuboid, it is given, but that is given in rupees. 15,000 you are paying for whitewashing the 4 walls. From that particular amount you need to find the area, lateral surface area of a cuboid or say of room. Okay, so 15,000 which is given as the total cost. From that you have to find out the lateral surface area in meter square. So first thing is whatever is given we will mention it. The perimeter of the base of cuboid is given as 250 meter. And the second point which you need to highlight over here, or from which we have to find the area, that the cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 meter square per meter square is rupees 15,000. So in the first 2 questions we were finding the total cost. From the area we were finding what? The total cost. But in the third question, the total cost is given. From the total cost we have to find the total area or the lateral area of the particular room which we have to do the painting. So how we will find the area or the lateral surface area? We have to again mention meter square rupees. For 1 meter square, if you have to pay 10 rupees. If you want to do the painting in say 1 meter square, then how much you have to pay? 15,000. Sorry, 10 rupees. Then how much you have paid? You have paid 15,000. So what does it mean? In how much area you already painted, or how much area it is being painted for rupees 15,000? Means the area we have to find in meter square. So by doing the cross multiplication directly we can say 15,000 into 1 divided by 10. 0 cancel, so 1500 meters square. It means the lateral surface area of the cuboid, or the total area of all 4 walls, will be of 1500 meters square. Now the lateral surface area which we got already in meters square. The base of the perimeter is given the perimeter of the base is given as 250 meter. So from these two measurements we have to find the height of the cuboid. So now the last formula which we need to mention, lateral surface area of a cuboid is equal to lateral surface area of a cuboid is equal to height into it is already given in the hint also, but that we don't have to consider directly. We have to write the formula: height into the perimeter of the base. Now the lateral surface area which we already found over here, that is 1500, is equal to height we have to find, height of the room which we need to find, or the perimeter of the base which is already given over here, 250 meters. So now 250, that is in multiplication. If you take it this side, then that will go in division. So 1500 divided by 250 is equal to height of the room. 0 cancel. Your final answer will be 7. It will be 6. 25 6 are 150. So it will be 6 meters. That will be the height of the room. Clear? So this way we have to solve this entire particular question. Now till now we have finished 3 questions. There are total 8 questions in this particular exercise. When we meet again next time, we will start with the question number 4, 5 and 6, which totally are based on 2 formulas, that is the cube and cuboid. Till then, Jai Hind.